under their gears. All right, YouTubes. It's Vangina time. I got a unit here, this little walk-in box. I got to change the condensing unit. Sun's just coming up. We're getting started. And I got to do the condensing unit on this little walk-in box. We had done the coil before. This little, it's almost like a step-in box. But yeah, there's the coil. Nice little NorCal install. Not happy at 50. So let me get the ladder up and we'll get cracking. I'll bring you guys along for the journey. Okay, I got the ladder crane just in case if I need it, but this thing's so tiny, it's a small guy. Look, it's just an H.V.A.C IAA 115 volt specialer. It doesn't weigh much. So I might just get it up the ladder, we'll see. And I got the ladder up. I gotta get the recovery stuff up there and get this thing recovered. And I'll show you what a hackery special this thing is. We're gonna try and clean it up today. See if we can make it nicer. All right, got this. I just carried it up the ladder. It's a tiny little unit, but check this out. Look at it. You'll sweat into where there was a flare, which I really don't have a problem with. Good. When I replace this low pressure control, put a new one in, new condensing unit. We'll see about tidying up all this piping. And then as you see, there's no disconnect up here. There's no shut off. I'm going to fix that. I'm gonna put a 2 square box up here. There it is, click of death. And we'll get this tidied up. Click of death. This ain't no job for some troubleshooting sack. This is a job for a real tool bag. Let's get into this thing here. I got all my stuff up to the roof. And let's see, 5/16. Nope, that's 1/4 inch. There we go. That one's got a 5/16 on it. I got to scab power with the jumper cord and get this recovery started. That's where we're at. Let me get into this. All right, level 10 sketch on the wire hookup. We're gonna fix that today. I got a 2-gang box. I got a switch for a disconnect and a plug so we'd have power that I'm gonna build up to cure this problem. We're gonna fix this piping. And let me get this thing recovering. Everybody's open, everybody's sucking. I need to get a gauge on the high side, and then that should take care of business. And once I get it recovered, we'll go downstairs, kill the breaker, and we'll rip all this stuff out of the way. All right, I got both sides of the lines hooked up. We're heading in the right direction. It's gonna end up being a nice day today. It was a little chilly this morning, but dude, I'm about ready to take the vest off. It's about coming off. And I'm gonna start prepping this electrical. Got a new pressure switch. But let's build up this box here. I got my box here. I got my cap in the back. I'm gonna drill 2 holes in here for the drill screws. Yeah, one-handed wonder there. Okay, that's gonna get me so I can screw this box down. And in this box, we are going to have the switch and a plugger. Pring, pring. Like that. We'll have power up here, and we'll have a disconnect for this unit. All right, Tippy got in on the action down here at the truck. So we got the switch wired up, the plug wired up. Now, the old timers, the old electricians had always taught us after you get your wires connected to go ahead and tape them up. We would always run tape around them like this. I don't know if you guys do or not. You could leave a comment down below. Also, if you want to help a brother out, smash that like button. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm and helps a small channel like mine out a ton. And God, I could use any break I could get these days, let me tell you. And then so we would always wrap them with tape. That's just how we were taught, and that's how I still do it to this day. It's a trip. The things the old timers taught us, or when we were apprentices coming up, the tricks you learn, you just keep doing them, especially the ones that you're just used to doing. You guys seen where I put the flux on the fittings when I sweat out pipe. It's just one of those things I've always done. And you just remember this stuff. And I mean, you don't have to tape them up. I probably honestly couldn't tell you why we tape them up. Maybe you guys can in the comments. It's just the way I was taught, so that's how I do it. We're good to go. You guys will be able to watch this back on the time lapse. I got the GoPro going right there with the time lapse. Oh, look, there goes the Coast Guard. Coast Guard chopper. All right, so I went and got the cutters. I just cut the lines back, the wiring back. You guys, I don't know what I did with all the wires that I chopped off of there. And I'm getting this thing out of there. And once I get it out of the way, we'll place the new unit and then see how we want to map out our new install. Here, this is all out of there. Put it over here. Oh yeah, look at this. I cut the wire back because we're gonna put our switch and stuff in, but crust oleum inside of here. And you know, it had a long life. 2006. Yeah, it was a 2006 Specialer, so, and we're right by the ocean. The ocean's right there, so it did good. It did really well. All right, this thing's ready to move out of the way. I put my meter away. I just double checked to make sure there was no voltage coming up. I killed the breaker, so we're good there. And we'll carry on. All right, so I've been cutting back the cork tape. Had the old, remember the old cork tape? That stuff's so shitty. So I cut a bunch of it back. I massaged the pipes a little bit straight so I can cut them back to fit the unit. Now what's cool is it's got a 1/4 inch liquid line, but it does have a 1/2 inch suction. So for back in the day when it was R12, I think that was all right. And I don't want to disturb this membrane right here, so that's why we're doing what we're doing. So there it is. A little prepped and ready. A little house cleaning done. And here we go. So this is my my box, rain tight box. I got some strain reliefs. I'd love for it to come in like right here and be right here somewheres. But I need to put the condensing unit on here first and figure it out. So let me open up the box, get the condensing unit placed. It's gonna be a busy day today, dude. The phone's blowing up. I got another walk-in box to look at and an ice maker that's dripping water. Look, there she is. Ooh, came with the dryer and the sight glass. Dude, I'm stoked. Let's get this out of there first. Okay, we'll put that over there. There's our little unit. I got to get 2 hands here, so I got to turn the camera off. We'll get it placed. All right, you'll probably see on the time lapse, the boss came up here, the owner. I was able to braze in my lines. My pressure test is good. I'm going to get this thing on the vacuum pump and work on this wiring. And that's where I'm at. I wasn't able to film because he was up here, so let's get this on the vacuum pump. Yeah, it's held pressure perfect. All right, I got a sidetrack there. The boss came up. Let me, I got the wiring done. I got the breaker turned back on. Let me get the rest of this nitrogen out of here. And we'll start our vacuum. Yep. See if we're winners or losers here. Oh, we got juice. It's a start. I gotta grab a T and hook up. Oh, before I start the vacuum, I gotta grab a T and hook up this pressure switch. God dang it. I always get ahead of myself. Does that happen to you guys too? Let me do this real quick. All right, I finally got it on the vacuum pump. Here's how we're looking. New switch, new plugs. I got the insulation on the suction line. I'm gonna make it like a drone shot with my phone. It's looking good here. I gotta pull a big old giant monster vacuum and then we'll charge it up. Vacuum pulled. I need to set my pressure switch and get this thing charged up. I'm gonna weigh the charge in so I know how much gas this system holds and write it on the unit. I like to do that. Let me crack through the high side here. Just to get a little start. Listening for the pressure switch to make. Oh, I think it made right there. Let's see. Not yet. That's 21. Let's see if we can get it to cut in. Right there. Ooh, and then it went off at at like 16. Let's see if we get that a little lower. Seven, 6. 3 would be like killer. Right there, 4. Okay. Turn this off. I'll turn that off and I'll add some more gas through the high side. I barely got any gas in there. Let's see. I'll let it rip when it gets to 1 pound. Almost a pounder. I don't think it's gonna take a lot of gas on this one. All right, let's crank her on. Let's see what it looks like. We know the box is hot. Yeah. Little chunks. Look, there's a little cut piece. Chunks and cut pieces. We'll see how the time lapse looks. I have it right over there filming. Hey, GoPro. I had a good rhythm going, and then the boss came up here and knocked me right out. We were bullshitting. We're friends, so it's cool. He's all, hey, I saw you snowboarding, but you had to go to the bathroom real bad, and I missed you. Because I did. I beelined it to the restroom at the mountain, at the snowboard place, ski place, resort. What do you call it? Ski resort. That's funny. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there on the full charge. I got it in the holding pattern. The box is hot, so we're at a 34 degree evaporator. About 83 condensing. Oh, look at the valves adjusting right now. Woo, super close. Almost there. We got 39.6 ounces. 39.6 ounces. Might need just a little squirt, like a little dash more, like this. Let's give it like a squirt. Open, closed. Close off my hose. Have a ball valve there. Close that off. Suck out what's left. Let's see. Oh, so close. Almost there. Maybe one more squirt. Go open, go closed. Close my ball valve, suck the hose out. Let's see. Looking like the one. degree evaporator, 84 condensing, 45.2 ounces, switch that to pounds, 2.8 pounds. Sounds about right. 2.8 pounds. I like it in ounces. 45.2 ounces, 2.8 pounds. That's the charge. That is the charge on it, 2.8 pounds. £2.8. Let's do it. There it is, 2.8 pounds. Happy little camper. Oh, let's do a pump down test on it real quick. You always want to do your pump down test. We'll do it right here from the receiver and see how we make out. See if we're heroes or zeros. And we'll double check our charge and we'll double check our pressure switch setting at pump down. Let's give her a sec. Yep, there she goes. She's pumping down. Here she comes. Coming down the mountain. We'll see if that receiver and that condenser can hold 2.8 pounds. There she goes. Took it a second. See, the head pressure's falling now, so we're not overcharged. It's okay if it spikes up at first, as long as it falls as the unit falls. There it is, turned off at 3. Perfect. Stoked. That's looking good. Kick her back on. There she goes. Okay, those are off. We'll suck this around. We can drink what's inside the high side hose back around. That's about it, because the box is hot. Okay. We'll get this sealed up. See what's left. Little hairballs. One more over here. Okay. Turn these off. Boop. Set them over here. And we'll get all our caps back on. And then we'll go check the downstairs. We'll go check the box. Well, how does that redo look? Better than what was in there before? Leave a comment below. Little tidy up, huh? I'll take you guys downstairs and I'll show you the box now that it's back to cooling. Double check. Yep, we're good. All right. 2.8 pounds total charge. Get the lid on. There's the GoPro for the time. If you guys will watch the time lapse on here too, I'll put the time lapse on there. And we'll see how it made out. That's it. Maybe I'll turn it off right here. This is the Volta GoPro. It's full of batteries. It's also a tripod. It's also a remote control. Pretty good little deal. But today I was just using it for time lapse. So hopefully that looks good in the video. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do. Hit that like button, help a brother out. Smash that subscribe. I'll keep the videos coming. And the comedy, I was too busy to try and do a live stream on Friday. Just got too busy. We'll try and crank out a live stream on a Friday. Probably somewhere around 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific is what I'm shooting for. It's a hit and a miss if I got time to do them or not. But we'll keep trying. All right, I just left that condensing unit. Change out. He gave me a sack of fries. I got to drop off to the restaurant over here. It's right behind the restaurant for my next call. So now I'm the French fry delivery guy. Because it's a small town, everybody's friends. And it's a lot of mom and pop restaurants in this town. And it's really cool. So I'm gonna deliver the sack of fries. And I'll bring you guys along for the journey. Look, it's right down the street. We're almost there. And then I got to do a repair at the barbecue place, but I got to drop the French fries off at the Mexican place. And I just came from the Hawaiian place. How cool is that? Look, you see the barbecue's firing. Oh, yeah. Smoke them up. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Smells like barbecue. I'm gonna park here because I gotta work on this outdoor walk-in box that's right here. And there's Cole. All right, let me pull in and then drop off some French fries. Dude, what's up? I gotta drop off some French fries next door real quick. Numa's loaning out French fries. Oh look, the tool bag fell on the fries. There they are, sack of fries. I gotta work on that trailer next. There they are, sack of fries. Hey, what's happening?
How you doing?
Numa gave me the French fries.
Okay.
How are you guys doing? Good? Is that thing still live?
Yeah.
All right, very good, very good. Oh, you guys making the micheladas?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, boys, have a good day. I got to fix Cole's coolers out.
Okay.
Okay, you guys.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to work. French fry deliveries. Done. Let's see what's going on with this little cooler. All right, here's the unit. It's charge looks good. I'm gonna wash the condenser coil. It's got one evaporator fan motor out. I'm not sure. This thing's hot as hell. Whew. The fan blade's spinning fast. My camera makes it look like it's going slow because I got it at 60 frames per second. And I do have an evaporator fan motor out in the coil. I'll show you guys. I'd like to change that out and change this out. See what I got. Yep, one fan motor out. I didn't like the frost pattern I was seeing. Yeah, look at this. Chunker. clunker. Let's do a tidy up and some motor swaps, and then we'll gauge up on it. Get my hand out of the way. Oh, that thing will melt your skin off. This might have stalled out yesterday. That's what I'm thinking. I need to check the voltage on it. Ooh, might be able to read something. Yeah, old R12er. That was a miss. Let me get a rag. Look who's back. I put a bunch of Bondo on that thing down there, and I got it working. So I figured, screw it, I'll use it. Put a bunch of coil cleaner on this thing. Team Sunjo, we're back. Oh, chocolate milk maker. Look at that. Tasty. We'll get some pin out of there. Watch this. Yeah. You can wash off the Sunjo too. See any sunlight through there? Not really. No way. Bon Jovi?